What if I told you that most RPGs have been lying to you? No, really, you think you're making world altering decisions? Yeah. In reality, half the time you're just picking a different colored explosion. Oh, so you don't believe me? Okay, how about this? Mass Effect 3 made you sweat over 3 entire games worth of choices, only to give you red, blue, or green fireworks. Fallout 4 acted like faction choice actually mattered. Spoiler, it didn't. And let's not forget The Walking Dead. Clementine will remember that. But will she, though? To be fair, RPGs have tried to give us real meaningful choices over the years, so today we're going to break it down. How player choice in RPG has evolved, which games actually nailed it, and which ones pretended to give you choice but in reality just wasted your time. So let's get into it. Before RPGs let you romance the eldritch horrors or punch gods in the face, choice was limited. In the early days, you had text based adventures like Zork from 1980, where choices mostly boiled down to click here if you want to go left, click this if you want to go right, or click this and you go get eaten by a Gru. Then Ultima from 1981 and Final Fantasy in 1987 showed up, and it promised player freedom. But really, all they gave you was grind XP or get bodied, and yes or no answers that just loop the same dialogue. By Final Fantasy VI in 1994, things had started changing though. You had multiple branching paths and characters who could actually kick the bucket based on your choices. Kind of revolutionary at the time, am I right? A quote from Richard Garriott, the creator of Ultima, says, "We wanted to bring tabletop freedom to computers, but the tech wasn't there yet. So, translation for everybody else, they tried, but the computers were dumb and didn't want to do the work."
One gigantic picture.
You lie? I don't care if you lie!
The late 90s and early 2000s finally gave us real consequences. Fallout from 1997 let you be a saint, a villain, or an absolute menace to society. NPCs actually remembered what you did. Baldur's Gate in 1998 introduced party relationships where companions could leave or try to murk you if they hated your decisions. In Knights of the Old Republic in 2003, the light side and the dark side morality issue came in, meaning you could be a noble Jedi or electrocute people just for fun. Actually, that does sound pretty fun. Then Fable in 2004 showed up with its moral alignment system where if you were good, you got halos and butterflies. Be evil, you got demon horns and glowing eyes. I mean, yep, subtle, am I right? But as cool as it looked, Fable still had the same story beats no matter what you did. By the 2010s, player choice was everywhere, but some games totally faked it. Mass Effect 3 had you agonizing over every choice in the trilogy, and then gave you a red, a blue, or a green explosion at the end. Wasn't that just grand? I'm pretty sure it had a lot of people steaming. The Walking Dead made Clementine will remember that a meme because let's be honest, she barely remembered anything. Not to hate on her too much, she was a total sweetheart. I loved Clementine. Anyway, Fallout 4 let you pick factions, but no matter what, you ended up just blowing up a town somewhere at some point. Oxenfree had creepy time loop horror vibes, but in the end, the main plot was inevitable. At this point, RPGs were really good at making you feel like your choices mattered, even when they didn't. Then came The Witcher 3 in 2015, proving choice can actually be done right. In Ciri's fate, your choices decided if she lived, became Empress, or just disappeared forever. The Bloody Baron quest, if you helped him, he got a bittersweet ending. If you ignored his suffering, it gets kind of tragic. Small decisions change the world. Even minor choices completely altered the side quests. And now, with Baldur's Gate 3 from 2023, it took it up to a whole nother level. You can literally bump off the major bosses before the story even begins, and the game just kind of adapts. NPCs react dynamically to your choices, not just in cutscenes, but in actual gameplay. The game lets you get away with absolute chaos, or you just fail spectacularly, one of the two. This is how you do real player choice. With games like Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Library fixing choice-based storytelling, and AI-driven NPCs on the rise, the future is kind of exciting. But here's the real question. Do we actually want total freedom, or do we want better crafted illusions of it? Let me know. What's the RPG that actually made your choices feel, real? Let's argue in the comments. If you like this rant disguised as an analysis, hit the like and subscribe buttons for more. I try to do deep dives into gaming's best and worst mechanics. And tell me, which game actually let you shape the story? Like I said, let's discuss below. And I would like to apologize if I sounded a little stuffy. Apparently, spring has come a little early to Georgia, and my allergies has decided to act up. So, like I said, like, comment, subscribe if you want more, and I will see y'all sometime soon. Bye-bye.